morning, guys. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name's Taylor, aka BB Taylor. If you have been to my channel before, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I just have some coffee here because it's like 10 a.m. I'm not a morning person, so that's early for me. I just wanted to show you guys a trick on how to get your foundation to last a lot longer, make it a little bit more mattified, and fill in some of your pores. This is a really good trick for my oily skin ladies like myself. My best friend actually tagged me on a video on Instagram about putting powder before your foundation. I was a little bit hesitant on it, but then I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just try it. And so I went home and I tried it out and I actually really loved it. So that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys today, and show you guys how I personally like to do it and give you some tricks and tips on the other things that I do in order to get my foundation to last. I know for me personally, since I have oily skin, I don't like to use a really thick moisturizer before doing my makeup, but I do try to moisturize as much as I can because apparently there's a science to it. But if you put moisturizer on in the morning before you do your makeup and everything, it'll prevent your skin from actually getting greasy throughout the day. So I start with like a lighter moisturizer. I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, and it has hyaluronic acid in it. This one's nice because since it's like a water-based moisturizer, it seeps right on into your skin and it doesn't take forever to dry and you don't feel all greasy, so it's perfect. However, if you have dry skin and you're gonna be trying this tactic out, I would recommend going in with a very moisturizing, probably more on the thick side moisturizer, because if you're putting powder before your foundation, chances are it's gonna be a little bit more drying on your skin, because like I said, I do this and I have oily skin, so I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna react for dry skin users. Just saying. Then after that, I like to use my Benefit POREfessional primer. It helps to fill in pores. A lot of people say it's not good to use on a normal basis, but I do anyway. And then this is another trick that I really like. You take the Grease Lightning by Lush. Strikes the spot with lightning precision. Super effective tea tree and witch hazel gel to clean skin and remove oil. So I take about a pump or two of this and I add it to my primer, and then I just mix it around, and then I'll go ahead and I rub my primer in. Some people pat, I don't know. And then you just let that dry for a little bit. So the trick for this is you can either take a translucent powder or you can take a more colored powder. I've been using just like the loose powder. It's by Airspun, and this is the one in the shade Naturally Neutral. So it has a little bit of a tint to it. I like that though because it gives me a little bit of coverage before I put on like my foundation and everything. Totally up to you. Put some of this in the lid. Pour it on the couch. I want you to see how it like actually mattifies. So on one side of my face, I'm gonna show you with the powder, and the other side of my face, I'm gonna show you without the powder. So I just dip it into the powder. This is with the powder. This side is without the powder. The side with the powder over here, you can see, especially right in here, my pores are a little bit more filled in. It looks a little bit more smooth, and it's definitely more of a matte finish. If you look on this side, I look a little bit shiny over here. My pores are kind of poking through a little bit more, and there's not as much coverage.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and, wait, I should that.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish putting this powder on the rest of my face. Now I'm a little bit more evened out. My skin looks nice and matte, and my pores aren't as popping, so. And after that, all I'm gonna do is go ahead and put my foundation on. I'm just gonna mix my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous and my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I have a little bit of my spray tan left over, but not a lot, so I'm like in this awkward in-between sort of tan, but still kind of white. So like with my face compared to my arm, I'm a mess. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dab it and then apply it to my face. Now, I will say that I haven't tried this technique with a brush yet. I'm kind of hesitant because I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna like slide the powder all over I don't know if it's gonna look good or not. So I've just been doing it with my sponge. I just buffed that foundation all into my skin. And the nice thing that I also like about this is that because you put the powder before the foundation, it already gives you that effect that you set your makeup, even though you didn't. Everything just blends so beautifully. This is usually my problem area. And it just sets into your skin. It looks really nice. The pores are filled so you don't look like you have crazy texture showing. Your redness is concealed. It just, everything about this tactic, I love it. It's great, and it makes your foundation last so long. So I just went ahead and finished up with my makeup. I'm wearing the Queen Bee lashes by KoKo Lash. Now I just want to show you guys how to do that a little bit more voluminous, messy, but still kind of fun side braid slash you can throw it in the back and have like a back braid. So it works a little bit more nicely if your hair's already kind of like dirty and just like wavy. What you're gonna want to do is go ahead and take the crown of your hair, so about here and back. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. Just do your best. So I'm just gonna take this top portion right here and then section it off. And then just start teasing. You can use a normal brush. I have an actual teasing brush though. Go ahead and start teasing. Just lay it flat, grab the next layer. And as you can see, like there is no uniformity to this. It's literally just me grabbing sections, teasing it, and then throwing it back, which is totally fine because you're gonna be putting it in like a little pony slash braid anyway, and all of this is just gonna be blended together. So and you see how I just took the last layer and threw it back, and then you just go ahead and brush it over so that you don't see too much of that teasing. There's like that little tiny poof right there. That's all we really need. And then what you're gonna wanna do is take just like a normal hair tie, and then you don't want it on the top of your head, you want it kind of like the middle lower section. And then go ahead and put it in a ponytail. Just kind of like grab it in pieces and tighten it around the pony like that. Mess with it until you get it to how you want it. So like that, has a little volume. And then what I do is I go in the front and then loosen the sides right here. Like this. Right here, if I pull pieces down, it's very short and chunky pieces. So I take pieces from a little higher up and I just pull them down as much as you want. And then I take like one from up here so it'll kind of be right in my face as well. And then just like a little piece like that. And then do the same on this side. And honestly, like the messier the better. I love when my hair looks super messy but still kind of uniform. So the pony that you have left, go ahead and just do a normal braid. So section it into 3 pieces and start braiding it. And then I always kind of flip it forward so I can see what I'm doing. And then continue braiding. Once I get to about like right here, I'll take a smaller elastic, go ahead and loosen this braid up. And if you get little pieces sticking out, that's totally fine. That makes like that. I like having little pieces sticking out. There it is. So you have your messy front, a little bit of volume right here, and your messy braid. And that is it for today, you guys. All right, have a good day. Bye.